Hello and welcome to a commentary on Steins Gate episode 14. It's called Physical Necrosis. This is the sub version and this is non-blind. Other than that, my name is Cool Guy for you and let's get this thing cooking. 3, 2, 1, go. So, I thought something to say. I think it was about Suzu, and here it's recapping Mayurii's death again. Okabe endlessly time leaping, but Mayurii keeps dying no matter what he does. So, while I was away, I thought of something since last time. I think it was something about Suzuha that I forgot to say. I had some sort of thought, but I couldn't remember it. So anyhow, Okabe is there's just emphasis being put on Mayurii endlessly dying no matter what. Her death is set in stone. Oh, don't show us that imagery. Her jellified. Them in a car. Just checking my recording. I always do that. Seemingly. Mayurii's watch has stopped. She just wound it up a little while ago. Matada, matada. Shot right in front of him. Oh, by Moeka. Moeka assassinated her again. Great. Or some thug, who knows. Hopefully the internet keeps pace, or I'm going to get really upset. I don't want delays. That's another tricky thing, is trying to manage this without stupid ads anywhere interfering. You know, I just want to go through the video. I don't want to deal with the stupid ads to destroy the commentary or interrupt it, given kind of the other side of the fence type stuff. Now it's going to the through the intro. But yeah, there's got to be some good solutions. There's got to be some good solutions. So it's just something to ponder about. It's just something to ponder about. Like this Steins Gate and the Clanad one, you know, worked fine. Because the source, I don't have to really deal with interference. I can just kind of see the whole thing. So I need to be able to figure out a fair way how to go about the same kind of thing, but despite ad interruptions. The only other thing I can do with shows with ads is stop the recording and restart it right, but there might be however much of a deviation, and people would get annoyed at that as well, but at least that's better than nothing. So that's one of the current things I can think of. Alright, we're back. Okabe's talking to... Man, he's getting messed up in the head. The poor guy. He locked them out of the lab. Daru and Kurisu. Christina. Where's my Dr. Pepper? It's a drink for intellectuals. Wow, he is depressed. Just listening to water dropping, he's shaking with his cell phone. Jeez. The pressure on him. The mindset on him. Man, that's a lot of weight. Everything's the same. Oh, so he's getting to talk to Moeka alone, tricking her, thinking he has new info on a time machine. Meet her alone. Fake gun to her back. He takes her gun, points it at her head, demands info. Who are you? People. Work at part-time at Arc Rewrite. See, I thought, the first time I went through this, I thought Arc Rewrite was going to be this giant concept. He's come from the future. Are you guys with CERN? They're rounders. Their mission is the IBN 5100. He's asking her about stealing it. She doesn't know what he's saying. Moeka doesn't have any memory of sending that D-mail. Why attack the lab? 3 reasons. You learned things you shouldn't have. How intimidating. That soundtrack. 2, you created a time machine. And 3rd, you decided to go public with it. I know what she's going to say. Yep. You tried to go public with it. They have a monopoly on it. They know a lot. Receives her orders from FB. And of course he gets knocked out. FB is her all. Now he's being transported in a car. This part is interesting that I wanted to commentate on. Are you John Titor? See, that fueled my speculation. You're the only possibility I can think of. Moeka thinks he's John Titor. Now see, that was very interesting for this whole episode. I kind of speculated that afterwards I saw this. I speculated that and I thought, nah, it's an interesting thing. Oh, they set up the bomb threats. She gave the orders. He's at gunpoint, tied up in the car. He's begging. She still goes through with it. He's just begging. Dakara. She just goes ahead with it anyway. He knocks the dude, runs, and finds the same scene. Suzu and Moeka at gunpoint. Mayurii dead on the ground. He runs to the machine, puts it on. I don't know how he got untied there. That's a minor inconsistency. I don't like a couple elements that are non-realistic. Him getting away multiple times. Maybe that was it that I forgot to mention. Maybe it wasn't about Suzu. So he time-leapt it back again. Man, the weight on his head. He goes to destroy it. Kurisu calls his name. Choto. Katang, katang. Man. Ruka. I like how, like, completely nervous and flustered she sounds, or whatever, however you want to call it. Just how nervous and hesitant. Not hesitant, nervous, just plain nervous, simply nervous. Okabe's breaking mentally. Wow. Wow, he's under a lot. Jeez. Nani. Nani ore wa. Kurisu finds him. Assistance. Wow, he called her Kurisu. She wants to know what happened. She knows he time-leapt. And she calls him Okabe. Man, he is just breaking. Okabe's tearing up. She's getting a little bit by it. Well, she just feels for him. Baka. I said it kind of late, but whatever. Orewa. 7:30. After 7:30, it's attacked. The lab is attacked. So Kurisu, Iko. Kurisu wants to save Mayurii as well, because she's a close friend. She wants to help. That soundtrack. Mad Scientisto. So cute. She mimics him. Deso. Lends a hand. Blushes. Oh yeah, that bond, that bond. And she picks him up. 5 hours. So near the time machine completion. You can't go prior to that too much, or they'll risk not getting it done. So they're going to reestablish things and buy a little more time. She wants to be convinced that he time leaps back in time where he's going again. She realized he time leapt. A phrase. What I want right now is my own personal fork. What I most want. Her own personal fork. She already has her own personal spoon. She gets embarrassed. I guess the version of me 5 hours ago won't know you called me Kurisu, will she? He's gonna have to call her Kurisu again. So he travels back 5 hours to buy them, I guess, 3 extra hours of time. I love the build between Okabe and Kurisu. So here we go, replaying the same stuff. The glasses keep running down. I need contacts. This is ridiculous. Dekita. Ja. Demo. Korega. It showed Daru's crack. Oh, that was funny. Okabe wants to call off the stuff for the day. So he's gonna eat a meal with Kurisu. Masako. Trolling her. She doesn't believe him that he's from the future. She did in the other time, but not now. Tamalipa machine. Baka. She can't help but ROFL. Aw, you don't want to slug her, dude. No, you don't. You can't slug a tsundere. What you want most right now is your own personal fork. You almost made her choke, dude. Oh, this is the good part. I already have my own personal spoon. She's angry at her future self for telling him personal information like that. So tsundere doesn't want anything known about her. Suzu was listening. Oh man. I know the rest of this episode. Kurisu and Okabe go over the details of stopping Mayurii's death. So, I hope the mic is doing better anyhow. For us all. Stop popping up the ding. I don't want to see myself, I want to watch the show. They want to find the cause. Everything they're trying isn't fixing the cause. That's why she keeps dying. Cause, effect. Wakaranai. Yeah, don't want to see that imagery again of her going in front of the the sub train. Man, he was probably going to break without Kurisu helping him in, calming him the heck down. Mate. He's wondering if the time leap machine doesn't get finished, if that will change things. Suzu is here. Kurisu's right, she says. Your theory's mostly right. Tough to solve without the time leap machine. To save the world, you need to overcome the 1% divergence barrier and reach the beta world line. The divergence number indicates the world line's location. And this divergence meter is our only indication of what that number is. 0.337187. Nixie tubes. You're the one who built it. Okabe built it. You have the ability to retain your memories across world lines. Here's some illusions, which we'll figure out soon enough. Your future self used that to show how different the world line is. So much subs, I can't keep up. Alright, so she's using the yarn example. A singular rope made up of small threads. They're using that as world lines. Yep. Independent but lead to the same end. Demo. Big enough change to cross the 1% divergence barrier and move the world line from alpha to a beta world line. So a different rope entirely. Mateo. Yush. The voice acting there is awesome. Amane Sante. She just climbs up the rope no problem. She is a good part-time warrior. She opens the door for them. Hayaka. The different alpha beta have different resulting futures. Impossible to travel between them normally. Not D-mails or time leaps will get you there. Points in time where major events occur. Branching world lines that lead to whatever, depending on choices. Gulf War, 91. Y2K, 2000. 2010, the year the time machine was created. Opens the doors. And it's the crashed satellite. Only at such branches is it possible to move from the alpha line to the beta line. Mate. First things first. Tell us who you really are. Yes, please do. Chills yet again. I was losing my mind at this cliffhanger the first time. She opens it up. It's a time machine. Chilly. I'm from the year 2036. I'm the time traveler. John Titor Dayo. Oh, the chills. So good. So good. Oh, I was losing my mind at the end of that the first time. I wish this could have been blind. My reaction would have been priceless. Anyhow, in advance, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Steins Gate El Sai Kanguru. And if you want to, well, feel free to subscribe, and by doing so, you join the Cool Clan. I still don't know how to say that perfectly. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to join the Cool Clan and subscribe. There's different variants I could go with. So we're just going to play it out for the teaser, and then we'll call it good. But yeah, that moment, wow. I was absolutely losing it. That's a big reveal. Big reveal. And I'm happy that such a plot nugget they save for later in the show. Very awesome. Very awesome. And there were allusions towards it, but when I watched it the first... Oh, this is what I forgot. When I watched it the first time, all those Suzuha allusions of being from the future kind of went over my head. Not kinda, but they did. I was so focused on other aspects that it just... So, it was such a big payoff, because it just went over my head, and it was something I didn't know about. So it looks like the next episode is about Suzuha. So anyhow, yeah. I watched it the first time. All the Suzuha allusions being from the future, I was so focused on different elements, and it just kind of quite simply went over my head. I was so focused on all the different aspects and the seriousness of it, the mystery, ongoing mystery, the cliffhangers. So serious, so good. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Steins Gate El Sai Kanguru. And always, as always, take her cool.